Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be starting locks. Yay! If you don't know, I just recently colored my hair using the fade resistant honey blonde hair dye. Today I'm going to be finally starting my lock journey. It has been long overdue and I think it is time. The reason why I'm starting this journey is because I want to really embrace the journey. I want to go through all the phases. I've tried lock extensions. I'll insert a picture. I've tried box locks. I'll insert a picture. And none of them really gave me the satisfaction that I wanted, honestly. I just wanted to take the easy way out, in my personal opinion, and skip this phase, skip that phase, and yada yada yada. But it's not, I don't know, something about just doing it the traditional way is what I think is going to be best for me. So I'm not going to waste too much time. I'm going to do freeform parting for the back and then a little bit more structured in the front, because if you don't know, I suffer with alopecia. So some areas are thinner than others, shorter than others, and some areas are growing back. So if you want to follow me on my lock journey and my alopecia journey, then subscribe, like, and keep on watching. So what I'm going to do is, look at this shrinkage, y'all. The disrespect. The disrespect. The disrespect. I have 4C hair. I love my 4C. Absolutely love it. But what I don't love is the deception that it gives. It'll look like I'm at the same length for about 3 years. Like nothing's growing. And it is, y'all, I promise it is. So what I'm going to do first is section my front area, just so that I can have a foundation of where I want to part and have my sections for the front. It's going to be a little bit of freeform in the front, just not, it's not going to have like boxes and perfect parting and all that jazz. The only part that's going to be really organized for the parting is when I get to my hairline, because again, it has alopecia, so it's really short and I might have to do a little bit of finessing. I'm going to go over and do the same thing ear to ear for this side. That looks good. Cute little puff balls. So I have the back separated from the front. I'm going to be locking my hair with something new. I've never seen it used. I don't know how it's gonna do. It is called Pure Hair Solution Product Lock and Twist Gel. I heard you're not supposed to use waxes in your hair because it's a disaster to get out, so we're not going to be using wax. I'm really nervous because I don't know how I'm going to start this. I have my gel. It's like it's more like a grease consistency. Gives off grease. Says that it is great hold and a great feel. Alcohol free, no flaking, less drying time, and non-sticky, non-greasy, and rinses out easily. So that's really great and handy for when you want to clarify your scalp and you want to shampoo it. You don't have to worry about residue and too much buildup, and that's what I need. I also have low porosity hair, so I don't need a lot of buildup in my locks. I don't want it to smell bad. I don't want it to have gray film coming out of it. So I'm really glad that it has all those lovely features. I also have these little pins that I will be pinning in place. You get 80 of these at your local beauty supply store, and we're just gonna jump right in. So again, it's just gonna be free forming it. I'm not gonna do too small, and I'm definitely not gonna go too big because I would like it to look full. I want it to fill my head. I want it to look nice and luscious, and I want a lot of locks, honestly. So my goal is to get at least 70 or 80, but again, it might not all be possible because some areas are more scarce than others because I suffer from alopecia. So I'm not gonna hold my breath that I'll be able to perfectly get 80. I'll be happy to at least get more than 50. So we're gonna start with the section about this big. I think this would be a nice size. It's not too small, I don't think. I wanna make sure that the parting actually makes sense too. I don't wanna just pull it from anywhere and then it looks a little wonky. But since I have thin hair, I think having it semi-structured would be great. So I'm just gonna add a little bit. I'm not gonna do, I did do the twist on twist method, but I'm not gonna do that this time. I'm not going to really restrict the hair in any form. I'm just going to twist. And then I'm probably going to ravel the ends and then that's it. And I'm not gonna do it too tight at the base because I don't want to cause any irritation and cause it to be too tight and have too much tension on the hair. My hair is so thin, y'all. I have thin and fine hair, so I was hit with a double whammy. Look how tiny that is. That looks like a micro lock. Can you even see that? Can you even see that? You know what? We're just gonna keep going. And if I change my mind, I might combine something at the bottom. You see how some parts are missing? That is good old alopecia for you. My nape area suffers the worst, so I'm not gonna expect them to be really big and nice on the nape area because that's where it falls out the most. And that's where I suffer the most hair loss. So, won't be holding my breath that they're gonna be all that. You know, let's do a comparison. I do also have some aloe vera gel here, so I just want to see how that will do as well for my hair. Because I don't need the tightest hold. I just want a nice light hold for this style. Oh yeah, aloe vera gel it is. This is way more nourishing. Wow. Yeah, we're definitely sticking with the aloe vera gel. Look at the difference. Look how stringy this one looks and look how happy and luscious this one looks. So we're gonna take you out. The difference. Look at the difference in that. Using aloe vera gel compared to that twisting gel. Already figured out what I'm gonna do. You can see where I'm missing some hair there. That's a common area that itches a ton. It's so annoying. I'm always scratching that area. When I tell you this is so soothing, this feels so nice. I'll probably come back when I'm about halfway. So when I'm about halfway, I'll return so you can see the progress. This is what I got so far. Parting again is not perfect and I don't want it to be perfect. So let me turn around for you before it dies. That's what I got for parting so far. So I'm gonna get about halfway and then I'll be back. All right, so I am halfway through. Let me give you a spin around. So this is what I have so far. I have these two in the front left to do, and then I shall be done. I always like my front to lay sideways, so that's what I'm going to try to do with these last few sections. They're going to be a little bit more constructed because the front of my head is more uneven than the rest of it. I love how it swells up after it's done. It's so cute. And I put my little clip there to keep it in place. So the tiniest of hair could make the difference of having too much or having too little. Be honest with myself when a year comes down the road and then it's like, wow, these are my locks, this is my hair. I really did that. I really did a whole year with just my natural hair, all out, sun's out, locks out. No hiding behind a facade of, well, if I skip this phase I would like it better, if I skip this phase I would like myself better. And the truth of the matter is, I need to like myself for myself, really, when it comes to my hair. And I'm not speaking for everybody, I'm speaking for myself. And personally, for my hair and my hair only, that is something that I couldn't come to grips with. I wasn't loving my hair. A lot of it had to do with growing up and being severely bullied though, but that's for another story and another day, another video. So I have half of my head in the front done. I have all these sections on here. We're gonna pause and I'm literally gonna replicate the same thing you see over here, and then we're done. Like magic. So I'll be back in 3, 2, 1.